This video provides a comprehensive analysis of the Supreme Court cases DOJ versus Mislang and HDMF versus Mislang, promulgated on February 15, 2022. We will examine the charges of gross ignorance of the law and the standards governing petitions for judicial clemency. We begin with an overview of the case background, focusing on the judicial misconduct charges faced by former regional trial court judge Rolando G. Mislang and his subsequent petition for judicial clemency. In 2010, the Department of Justice and the NBI investigated Globe Asiatique for a massive housing loan fraud. Amidst these criminal proceedings, Judge Mislang issued injunctions that blocked the government's prosecution, leading to serious questions regarding judicial interference. In July 2016, the Supreme Court en banc found Judge Mislang liable for gross ignorance of the law. As a result, he was dismissed from service, his retirement benefits were forfeited, and he was perpetually barred from future government employment. The court's decision was based on several factors: the violation of the anti-injunction principle, the misapplication of the prejudicial question doctrine, and a concerning history of prior administrative infractions. The Court of Appeals annulled Judge Mislang's orders, and the Supreme Court affirmed this, noting that the criminal investigation was already underway before the civil case was filed. Therefore, no legal basis existed for a prejudicial question to halt the prosecution. This video now moves to the 2022 petition for clemency. We will evaluate how the Supreme Court assessed this request based on updated guidelines established in the cases of Re. Judge Augustus C. Diaz and Re. Ong. The timeline of the assessment is critical. Following his 2016 dismissal, Mislang filed a petition in September 2021. However, by February 2022, the Supreme Court denied it for failing to demonstrate genuine remorse and reform. The framework for judicial clemency is strict. It is an act of mercy, not a right, requiring at least 5 years to have passed since dismissal. The petitioner must establish a prima facie case of reform, and personal hardship cannot replace evidence of true repentance. The court denied the petition, primarily due to the lack of genuine remorse, as the focus remained on personal hardship. Furthermore, there was an absence of independent evidence proving moral rehabilitation, which is essential to maintain the integrity of the judiciary. This table summarizes the contrast between the 2016 dismissal and the 2022 resolution. While the dismissal centered on specific legal infractions, the 2022 resolution addressed the requirements for judicial redemption, which the petitioner failed to meet. In conclusion, these cases remind us that adherence to legal principles is non-negotiable for judicial officers. Clemency is a rigorous process that demands clear, convincing proof of moral reformation rather than simply citing personal hardship. This concludes our analysis of the case. The sources used for this video include official records and legal documents provided by the Supreme Court.